Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Crypto Trader here at Mining Trades, and it is February 16th, and this is where's Bitcoin's price headed. Quick technical walkthrough on how to find direction for you guys. I know there's a lot of stuff out there you guys have been watching and probably really want to know a real basic, simple way that you can find out and be pretty much really, 100% confident that you picked a good direction to actually pull out profits if you're going short or long using BitMEX. I do have a link at the bottom of the screen underneath description, and you can trade under leverage, so all this stuff can be utilized. What we're going to focus now on here is, let's see if I can lock this up. All right. That's the subject. Okay, here it is. I just got to make sure I put the disclaimer out there, and so let's get into this. I drew these two moving average lines the other day. This is a daily chart, so I'm gonna blow this up. The RSI is at the bottom. This is just your, run-of-the-mill moving average, moving averages. The red one here is 200-day, and the red one here is 200-day, and the yellow one is a 128-day moving average. And we're gonna run into resistance when we hit the 200-day. Now I drew this actual yellow line was drawn a couple days ago. So as you can see, if I were to zoom in on this chart, what you'll find is that the moving average is above it. Now here's a quick way to say the 128-day moving average. Say if I wanted to just see where that line was drawn now, you can go under style, hit the price line, and that's where the new line would be drawn as of today. So around 10,610. So I would update this, but for the sake of this video, let's just call this a range now, okay? This will be a range between here and here, okay? And you see the values right here, so you can write that down: 1040 and 10.6, 1061 and 1046, okay? All right, so let me hide that. And we're going to do the same thing for the 200-day moving average. Okay, that's a little wider. Maybe because I got logged on. Could be it. Okay, logarithmic scale. This is 8,000, and right now we don't even have to worry about this one. So we're above the 200-day. Institutions normally buy around here, or they sell aggressively around underneath it. So the fact that we're hovering above it is a great thing. We could come back down and bounce on top of this line right here, which is what I am guessing is getting ready to happen. So we're going to look at this as a zone right here. So in fact, let's do this. Let's call these our daily support and resistance lines, okay? So I'll just turn this line back on. Daily support and resistance zones being drawn right here. I'm going to draw one again right here. So hit auto, squeeze this down a little bit more, squeeze this in. Okay, and then what I'll do is, just so we can find this on other time levels on different charts, I'm going to draw another line here. I got to unlock it first. Let's back this up a bit. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll grab this, Create a duplicate by pressing down Control, and then we're going to lock both of these in place. Okay, that's good enough. Do the same over here. Unlock this one. Try it again. All right. Oh, it's not letting me do the duplicate thing. That sucks. Thoroughly. All right, so let's grab the tool again. Sometimes TradingView isn't the best. It's running in a browser, so it doesn't do the most awesomest job that you would expect it to do sometimes. And let's lock this in too. All right, and go back down here and lock this one in. Delete this one. Delete this one. Select it, lock it in. All right, it's locked in. Locked in. Locked in. Nope. Lock this one in too. I guess I didn't draw one right here, so let's try this again. All right, there we go. Now, what I'll do is I'll just hide these and go through some of this. Now, here's my direction, which is the purpose of this video, and I'll cut this real short. So we got 6 minutes in here. This is going to be our support zone in red, which just means it's going to, if it touches this, we expect it to push back up to the top and basically bounce from this zone right here, anywhere in this zone right here. The top is resistance, okay? So we're going to expect it to reject the price as it touches or reaches this zone between these two areas right here, 10.5, 10.6, and 10.4, okay? And this is so I'm giving you these numbers so you can write them down, and this is 8254, and the other value is 8080, okay? Rewind this if you need to. Now this is a daily chart. So now we can, knowing that, we're looking at the 360. So we're going to go down to the 15-minute chart with our zones in view. Okay. And we're going to take a look at some of this price action. My bot is short right here, right now. If I go back over to my bot, I don't think that's necessary right now, but we'll just talk about the direction. So what I've shown you, if you watched any of my previous videos, I've been talking about how to use the Heikin Ashi. In my last video, we were down here in this zone right here, so it looked like this. You know, and I was like, yeah, look, it looks like it's turning back to the top or something. And I saw a green. Where is it at? Let's see. Then I saw a green bar here in print. I said, normally, you know, what happens with Heikin Ashi? If it turns green, it tends to stay green. If it turns red, it tends to stay red. Right around here, it put it out. Put, and then went higher. Then it went red. Right here, it kind of, you know, and then it went green. It went green for a while. So we had a tremendous uptrend. Now, if you were playing this, you would have definitely made some money on this trade, especially using leverage at 5 times or 10 times X on, or 25 times X on BitMEX, okay? Using the strategy that I've shown you how to trade on the Heikin Ashi here as a way of indicating. Now, how are you to do that? Well, right here, say you would have went. What you have to do is like, okay, here's the other level where I was at before, and I was showing you guys. I was like, yeah, just pick these green levels. Like, okay, I'm sorry, not to say green levels, but to say pick the level to go long when it's green. Okay, you only take long positions. That means no short positions. Okay, because you're swimming. You don't want to go against the river, so to speak. Like say this is a green river, it's going up, and of course inside these are 6 hour Heikin Ashi bars. Inside of it, we got 15 minutes. Why 15 and why 6 hours? Because it's a 25. It's a factor of 25. So whatever value you trade on, times it use the Heikin Ashi and then use a time frame that's 25 times the trigger, which you're using to trigger your trade. So we're going to trigger our trades on a 15-minute. So if you went long here on the green bar, second confirmation green bar, you see what would have happened. If you would have went long here, you see what would have happened. You would have been up here. Here's 3 times you could have got in right here. Okay, 3 times you had chances to get in. You could have got in at the top. Some people trade like that. You know, you might get at the top and just hold the trade. It's good. You can hold the trade on the Heikin Ashi when it's green. How do you know when Heikin Ashi is reversing though? Like right here. I believe we're in a reversal right now. So let's head up there. You could have got out right here. I recommend get out during consolidation. What's consolidation? Consolidation is, if you're new to trading, it's when the price gets to bouncing around and not going basically nowhere, just trading sideways. This here is a consolidation round right here, or level. Here's another consolidation level right here. Let me put a box around it so you can see it. Pretty much right here. All right. So right there. All right. It goes a little higher, just to kind of fake you out. Those are all to me. Those are consolidation, bullish consolidation areas. And what is this? You know, you go up, come down, scare you out of your trade. Oh no, and then head higher. Okay, until you're finally up at the top and you see a red bar, which this is an indication to really get out. So you get out right here. Do you go bearish right here? Well, that's why I made this video, because this is another turning point where you want to, you need a little guidance from a seasoned trader like myself. Okay, just a little bit of guidance. I can say I'm seasoned. I'm not going to say this is not going higher, and I'm not going to say it's not going lower. I'm just going to say probabilities are high that we're probably in a reversal. How far down we go, could we actually head back to this zone right here? If we do, we'll be bouncing off of it. I no longer use price action to determine whether we're going higher or lower, because I found that to be highly ineffective for me in my trades. I haven't, like, this is what you would say is forming a head and shoulders. So it does look like we're heading lower. Now I'm going to go ahead and say, based on the Heikin Ashi here, that we're heading lower. So I'm going to draw a red candle. I'll draw a candle. All right. I'll draw a to let you know what direction I believe we're headed in, and I'll tell you why, and then I'll end this video. So right here, is what you see a divert. Like, it's kind of like right here. There's a lower high right here that has actually been printed. Okay, right here. The next bars are actually lower than this higher one right here. These are Heikin Ashi bars. So normally when that happens, we tend to reverse, or red candles end up showing up shortly after. If we pull higher than this zone right here, which is pretty much right here, this is not a higher low. I'm sorry, this is a lower high. Here's a high, higher 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 low, 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 lower high, lower high. Versal signal, lower high. On a Heikin Ashi, bam, it turns red. Lower low. Okay. Then it does this: higher high, higher low, lower high, higher low. Still reversal signal right there. Okay. to me, based on my experience. Okay, so the next, if this isn't printing a red bar or a couple of red bars, I'm not saying that it's going to go all the way back down to here, but it will start bouncing till we get there, maybe. Okay, until we pull back into a bullish action, depending on how much money actually wants to come in. But we should be heading lower for in the short term until we turn back around and go higher. And to keep a good eye on that, what you do is begin to take, when the candles turn red, begin to take only short positions. Short, short, short. Okay? So, like back here, say if you were only taking short positions back here. Okay? How do you think that would have turned out for you? Okay, you can pull these Heikin Ashis up on your own chart and study this stuff. Just go back and you'll see these, once they start making these boom, boom, these are like, how do you know the price is turning around on a green candle? Right here, there's a lower high that was formed right here. Right? See the same thing play out right here. It isn't sprinkled with green candles and red candles in between, so this is an even more cleaner break to the downside. But I don't think price wants to go down, so we're getting sprinkles of bearish sentiment in our Heikin Ashi. You know, it turns red and turns back green. Green, 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 red, red, green, 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 red, red, green, red, green, red, 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 green, 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 green. It's kind of like, looks kind of like this. So you go short here, boom. It forms a head and shoulders right here. Notice there's a head and shoulders sort of formed right here, shorter, but right here you can really tell that was up and then lower. The peak was in the middle. Up. Here's a shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, I'm looking at this right here. I haven't. Should I make it a little bit bigger so you can really see? Okay, let's just look at this one. Here's one here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, this doesn't count. All right, we're just looking at head. This is even more pronounced. Okay, shoulder, head, shoulder. Then it goes down. We're head down. So here's on the Heikin Ashi bar. Boom. Notice that. We could have got short here. I would have got short here because I see this right here. I would have played that, and I'd have been watching setting stops just in case it wasn't going to go in my direction. Because you never know with these markets. So boom, go short here. Boom, it comes down. It keeps coming down. When should you get out the trade? You can manage your trades. I'm pretty sure you guys are confident traders, but you can keep basically whenever you see a green level, pull out of it. Whenever you see, pull out of it when it goes back a little, about 1%, get back in it. When it goes back to a previous resistance point, like right here, boom, here's a resistance point right here that was created. When it was going down, then it stopped, came back, where it stopped at, boom. So when it comes back down below it, when it comes back up, stop out right there. Get back in the trade right here. So you short here, okay, so say you short right here, boom. All right, boom, short here. It comes down, it finds resistance. You remember that resistance level. Do you get out right here? Not on the red Heikin Ashi, I wouldn't. But say if you were just, really fickle, all right, get out right here. Get back in. Let's just say you don't get out. All right, let's just say you stayed in. It came back. It didn't really go back up that much. So you actually stayed in this trade. It ended up dropping even lower because we're still red. We're forming red Heikin Ashi bars. It drops lower. Then it pulls back again. All right, to this previous support right here. Previous resistance or support. You can look at it as support right here, and then it becomes resistance right here. All right, it's like a zigzag. Let's zoom in a little bit. Now it doesn't look like a zigzag as much. So it comes down, hits support, bounces up a little bit, and falls back through below. When do you get out? Maybe you get on this green bar. When you get back in, right when it comes back to this previous bounce zone right here, where it bounced and found support right here, boom. So when it comes right back there, go ahead and put a limit order in right there. It'll come in and hit it so fast and come back down, because that's what everybody's doing. They're putting limit orders right here. This is how a lot of seasoned traders trade. I'm showing you. So look, and it goes down, boom. Where do you get out? On this green bar right here. Or you stay in it because they're all red. I would stay in the trade. Why would I? But some people are fickle. I don't know. So this is basically what you do. Anytime you get a pullback, you take a short position. You take a short position. Take a short position. Okay? On a pullback when it turns green, take a short position. Just anywhere here. Just take all short positions. No longs. Don't try to take a long right here and then a short there and a long here. When it's red, just go with the flow of the ocean. The flow of the river. And just take all short positions. Short. Now when it gets right here, you got a question. What are you doing now? Because let's find the crosshairs. We're all the way down here now, right? Yeah, we're all the way down here now. Right here. And this looks like a reversal. I could just tell by just looking at it because it looks like a head and shoulders upside down. Shoulder right here, head right here, shoulder right here, reversal. All right, boom. It's right here though, but look how short-lived this reversal was before it came back down again. You got to also look at it like that too. You got some of these reversals, like the one we might be in right now, that's looking like it's not a reversal. Like it's starting to let me pull forward. Let's pull forward here and get current. I'm calling this I'm calling this a shorting. But how long? How long is this? Like what you see back here? How long did this bearish areas last? It didn't last that long. I'm not gonna say this is gonna last that long either, but I'm thinking, we're heading lower before we head higher. Okay, we're getting ready to head a little bit lower, maybe back to this zone right here, where this resistance level was at right here. Okay, and then we're gonna probably bounce off of this zone right here. So what is that? What is that? What zone is this? Let's just put let's put it up right here. All right, let's put it up right here. Let's just say 9,000. All right, psychological. 9,000 is always psychological. All right, support and resistance. Fatten it up a little bit so we can see. All right, I'll lock this in so I can't accidentally move it around. I believe we're bouncing off of here sometime in the near future. All right. Each bar is 6 hours. This is a 6 hour bar, 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 6 hour bar. So basically 4 of these bars is 1 day. So we're probably going to be here in about, one, two, maybe 2 days bouncing around. Okay. So once this turns red, if it turns red, okay. I'm making a bold claim. I know. If it turns red, I'm just going to say that. All right. I can't predict what other traders are going to do. It might be a multi-billionaire that's buying Bitcoin soon as people are selling. Okay, maybe he's just trying to take as much money as he can at one particular point, like right here at the 10,000 point. So what he's going to do is going to watch the books, and when he sees, he has a special program where he can add all the book orders up at once, and that's what he does. So he can get as many sell orders as possible in one particular zone, so he can buy them all up. Because if he ends up running out of people that's selling, the price jumps up too much because it's a lot. Of course, there's a million people selling way up here, especially at the $20,000 level right here. If you go check the books, there's so many people selling right here. We're running out of sellers though because they've been selling already. So the price has to jump up. So I'm still bullish. And oh my God, the price is getting liquid. Shorts are getting liquidated. So this thing is heading higher right now as we speak. It's interesting. Keep your eye on this. This little short-lived reversal may not be a real reversal at all. We'll see. We'll see. Until it turns more red, we're going to keep continue. I say take long positions. But I feel like this is a reversal signal right here. Like it's always a reversal signal right here and right here. It's always been a reversal signal. Just from this blue line that I drew, the two tops are ones getting lower than the other ones. So that's why I called that. And we'll see how that plays out. More times than not, that always happens to be the case. That's weird. How did I even open that thing up like that? That was interesting. All right, so where'd the price go? All right, there it is. Now let's take a look at what's happening currently. I would like this to me, since I feel like this is a, I drew a red arrow. I would take shorts on a pullback to higher prices. Like this would be a short to me. I would short this. So let's just draw a circle on there where I was short. Based on Heikin Ashi. Notice what I'm doing is like predicting where we're headed before it even looks like we're headed there, and that's the kind of gems I'm dropping on you guys with this video. I also made it easy for you guys to rewind now. I've taken off the thing that I had put on there on YouTube. It was a setting where I had it where I limited the ability. I had removed everyone's ability to rewind while I was live streaming, but I thought that might be a little bit too crazy, so I just went ahead and made it available for you guys, so you guys can start scrubbing back my live content now. Because I'm making a lot of live videos. It seems like it's just the easiest thing for me to do right now. It's hard to find time. I've been developing my bot. So I know I like to have my viewers that do tune in know where price is headed so they can make money. And I'll show you a technique that will pretty much put the probabilities in your favor. This is a high probability trading strategy. Okay, I'm giving it to you for nothing, basically nothing. Just use my links below if you tend to trade with leverage. This is pretty much like a scalper strategy. You want to get in and get out. You never want to hold these positions for too long, for fear that they might reverse on you, okay? Because we're intraday, we're not. Now, if this strategy holds true on even on a, you can go on a daily. You can put this on a daily right here, okay, if you want to, and then 25 days, which is basically a month. So let's do 25 days. How do you do 25 days? Let's go to 1 month, okay? And if you want to, trade like that, we're red. I don't know. I don't recommend trading like that, but if you can get in down here at 6,000, yeah, I would buy right there and hold that sucker. But pretty much right here, you see a red candle. Guess what? You want to sell at the top. This looks like a top to me. I don't know why. So this is where you would sell and just hold that sucker for like how many days, like a week or something. But I don't trade like I think scared people trade like that. I would never feel comfortable trading like that. Me personally, now Bitcoin's too volatile for me. But if I were just a long hold, like a year, like hold this thing for a year, you can buy Bitcoin any one of these prices right now. You can hold this for a year and make money, okay? At any one of these prices, 18,000, 20,000, no matter what price. This thing is going higher. It's going to be higher than this. Okay, we're headed up here. So whatever you're doing, you don't want to look at no charts. Okay, then you probably want to not tune in on my channel because my channel is for day traders. Okay, trading on leverage on BitMEX on the link on using my link below. Okay, and I'm not here to have you lose money. All right, that's what's not gonna happen. So look, check it out. I know I have a bot to trade. I also, I do trade. My bot just places trades that it basically mimics my trading style. That's what my bot is doing. All right. So, and here it is right here for you to see. So let's go back down to the 6 hours. Okay. And let's put this back on the 15 minutes, which is about a factor of 25 between these two time frames right here, and then just easily pull this thing up, right, make it bigger. All right, let's take a look at what's happening. This is green. I said, how do you predict it that it's going to turn red before it turns red? This is what I'm attempting to do. But really, what you really want to do is, especially if you're new at this, you don't want to do what I do. You want to do what I say do. All right, not what I do, because I'm trying to get it. I'm like, I'm hellbound on just calling tops, right? Because I'm a trader. That's what I do. I might be wrong, right? Calling the top. It hasn't even turned red yet. And I'm saying, hey, it's about to turn red. So just go figure that one out. And then you'll understand why I'm saying wait until it turns red before taking your short position. Okay? Using this strategy, which is the Heikin Ashi bar for direction. Now, you can also, if you want to drill in further, put this down to like, say, 5 minute. You want to do a 5 minute? What's 5 times 20? What's 5 times 25? 30. So let's just go say it's really 25, but let's just say it was 30 minute chart. So let's do a 5 minute chart on this one, and then on this side right here, put a 30 minute chart up, and you could do the same thing, moving faster. Okay, so what you see here is what do we see? Green Heikin Ashi. Okay, so down here you could have took long to pull back. If you could call the top and get out, right? If you can do that, but I recommend, stay in till you get enough profit. Maybe you see a pullback up here, get out. You don't necessarily have to reverse because it's still green. I'm only reversing because I'm trying to call a top. That's just me. But if this is still green, you want to just, if you get out, wait till it pulls back and go long again. But if it turns red while it's pulling back, of course you don't go take a short now here. Wait till it pulls back up again and then go short because it turns red. Get it? Catch me? You catch my drift? You can wait till it pulls back either way, depending on if you're short or long. But when it turns red, we're short. So the pullbacks will end up coming up, and then you get short again down here, and then you take profits down here. I hope that makes sense. It should. It made a lot of sense when I was repeating it to you. I'm saying it again. I'm going to say it again and again. All right, so this isn't the last time. So look, it's turning red on a 5 minute. Heikin Ashi's on a 25 times 5 minute, which I'll just say 30 minutes. All right. Doesn't have to be exact, just has to be close to 25, a factor of 25. All right. And here you go. You take well, you know why I went and I said this is probably going to turn red right here. You should already know. But I would wait, since this is still green, wait till it comes down. I'm not going to tell you how to use a moving average in this video, but this moving average right here, I know you guys want to know what it is. It's a 21-day moving average, 21 period moving average. As you can see, it's pretty good for stopping yourself out. If you were long, like right here, if you went long right here. Notice the crosshairs on the Heikin Ashi and the crosshairs on the candle chart. I should say, look at the crosshair on the 5 minute and how it lines up with the Heikin Ashi on the 30 minute. You went long there, boom. It doesn't tell you where to get out right now. That's why, it's a lot of this is discretionary trading. You see the gist of what I'm saying. You don't have to follow my rules exactly, but these are good ideas to get into. Because right here, if it reverses and it'll start bouncing, and find using this as a ceiling. But until it crosses it again, then it bounces. It tends to bounce right off here for some reason, right? Because bots are trained to trade off of these levels right here. I'm not sure what causes a bot to reverse right here, though. Some things I just don't know everything. But I tend to believe it's the fact that we took all this profit up here. Now, I mean, we got in so low right here. All the bots got in right here, and they're bouncing off again. And then they want to take profit. They just start selling it. That's the only thing that I can think of. And before resuming and continuing in what they call continuation. Just like right here, if you're short right here, it's time to cover and take profits, which causes the price to go back up. I'll have stats on my bot really to show how much money it's been making going up and how much money it was going down. Basically, how much money did it make taking long positions versus how much money did it make taking the short positions. But I just need I need more data. I want to collect more forward tested data from the 5th. I started like on the 5th. So you also go check out my last video. I got a really cool video that I made showing the bot in high speed, like fast playback instead of it's all minute bars going as fast as a second, 1 minute a second. It's cool, something like that. 1 minute every 2 seconds, maybe 2 minutes every second, maybe something like that. I don't know. And it's showing what the bot did, how much money it made, and the total has a live update. It updates the total live. I know I said that twice, two different types of ways. But I'm getting ready to end this. Like I said, follow this strategy. It works. It's proven. All right. I'm not gonna put nothing on my channel that isn't worthy, okay, of your guys' attention. All right. Thank you. You guys take care. Peace and profit. Yeah, that's right, baby.